Hey there, everybody.
Hello.
So, it's Father's Day, so first and foremost, just want to wish all of our dads, our two dads, we don't have many dads, and all the dads out there, happy Father's Day. And we're so stoked that you've accepted the challenge and calling of God to be a father. And we wanted to give you a little update on where we're at with the adoption. Obviously, we have been not peppering you to death on Facebook since we're kind of in a waiting process, but we do have this Father's Day a really exciting update for you. So you want to tell them what we're doing tomorrow?
Yeah, so tomorrow we are starting to fill out our immigration paperwork so we can send it in.
That's right.
Which right now they think it'll take 4 to 6 weeks for them to be able to process all the immigration paperwork. And that is to get permission from immigration to bring the girls in.
Yeah,
so
that's the United States immigration, which is now called USCIS, right?
Yeah, so for all of you guys who are immigrants, you know what it's like to fill in all the paperwork and all the questions they ask and all that stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing starting tomorrow. And then hopefully we'll be able to be done with all the paperwork tomorrow and be able to send it in. So yeah, after that we'll hear back from immigration, and then after that we'll send another piece of paperwork to them.
To Colombia?
Yeah, and then I think, to the USCIS office. So then after that we should be able to get permission to travel down and bring them back with us. They won't be naturalized until after. Naturalized means U.S. citizen, so they won't be U.S. citizens. They'll still be aliens until we get back here, and then once we're back here with them, then we'll start that process of making them naturalized to the U.S., which means they'll be citizens then.
So they'll be able to carry a Colombian passport and a U.S. passport, which is pretty fun. So Yesica and Ana Maria, thank you for the prayers, Linda, I appreciate it. So just to bring you up to speed, in April, our adoption agency said, hey, we have these two girls. They're sisters. They're 8 and 9 years old. Yesica and Ana Maria, would you consider them? And we said, yes, let's do that. So then that brought us to the next step of submitting our paperwork and then getting an official referral. We have signed that official referral and sent it in. And the next step now is to fill out this adoption, immigration, permission, paperwork stuff to the USCIS here in the United States. Once we have that, the cool thing is the what do you call them down there? The family welfare people in Colombia will be able
ICBF.
to... ICBF, yes. They will be able to actually tell the girls about us once we have the approval for their immigration status. Because right now, we're officially matched. Some good thunder for
about
effect.
The storm.
We're officially matched. And now the next step is before they tell the girls about us, they want to make sure that the government says, yes, you can bring them. Because that would be a bummer, obviously, if they told them and then immigration said no. So we aren't anticipating any snags in that. We should be fine. Our circumstances have not changed much since the last time we got our preliminary permission from USCIS. So we should be good to go. Praise Jesus.
Yeah, in the meantime, something that we can be doing as we wait, because it will be a little while before we can go down to get them, is we're going to try to get pictures together of our family, of our home, of a little bit about us. Like, we've already collected some information about us, like introducing our pets, introducing what we like to do for fun.
Yep.
So that they can start to get to know us. And we're hoping to maybe send like a stuffed animal to them or something that would have some sort of connection to what our family is like. So yeah, for now we just gotta think of those thoughtful things, and we're gonna try to make a couple videos for them to see us and for them to try to connect with us a little bit, so that when we do go down there, we're not complete strangers. And that's one thing we're praying for, is just that as the process moves along, that we'll be able to kind of connect, and they'll be able to feel connected to us a little bit at a time, but hopefully not. Hopefully they don't feel like we're just these random people.
They'll probably think we're kind of weird anyway. The good news is we both speak Spanish. Obviously, Maritza being Colombian and me being a gringo, we speak Spanish fluently. So, and our kids understand a little bit as well. So that'll be really fun for them because they're not coming into a home where they have that massive barrier of not knowing the language. So that's a pretty cool thing, how God's already prepared us in advance for them. So a couple questions that people ask and have been asking is, when are we going to get the girls? Are we going to get the girls, or are they sending them to us? And how's that going to look? So obviously there's a lot of unknowns, but it's looking like a probable travel date of sometime out in Colombia. We do need to go as a family down to Colombia for 4 to 6 weeks to be with them, get adapted to them get adapted to us, go to the doctors, go to immigration, do all this other stuff.
Yeah, do their Colombian birth certificate as their parents.
Yep.
And then so that way when we do the immigration here, we are, like, they show in their birth certificate, the Colombian birth certificate, that we are their parents.
Right. So there's a bunch. We'd have to be in their hometown for a couple of weeks, and then in the capital city of Colombia for a few weeks as well. So just be praying about that God's timing would be perfect. Obviously, we're already homeschooling our kids, so that's a real blessing that Maritza does that. So we'll take the kids with us. They'll homeschool while we're there. We'll get to know the kids. I'll work remote. Maritza works remote already as well. So it'll be an interesting journey. So also, if you didn't see, we did reach our funding goal for our adoption.
Thank you so much.
And so we just want to say once again, thank you. If you want to see that other video where I cry about it, it's back a few videos. You can see it. I already wept and said thank you about that. But so we are really excited just to see what happens. If you did want to sow a seed into these girls' lives, you can always still donate, and that money will just go towards bringing them back and getting their rooms equipped and stuff like that. The links are in the bio. So if there's something you wanted to give, something that you had in your heart you wanted to do, feel free to do it, and we'll get that to them. Let's see. The other thing, what was the other thing? Other questions. I guess that's good for now. Yeah, anticipated travel date sometime in October. Could be as late as November. But we will be bringing them back before Christmas.
Yeah, initially we're holding a timetable kind of open-handed because initially they had said September. Colombia is still close to outsiders, so it also depends on the whole coronavirus ordeal and how borders are open or not and all of that. So yeah, the timetable we're hoping fall, but for sure we're thinking before Christmas, so I'm not sure. That's kind of where we are, but they did say they're already arranging our meeting with them, so we don't know when exactly it'll happen. But
because the welfare system people down there, ICBF, they actually tell us when to come. And they only give us about 3 weeks notice. They say,
but the immigration paperwork.
Yeah, you need to be in the city where the girls are from by this date, and then we'll book tickets and get stuff arranged for that. So
so if the immigration paperwork takes 4 to 6 weeks, and for some reason the Colombian government and the ICBF, which is the welfare system there, says we're ready for you to come, then we'll go. And so it could be as soon as that, or it could be a little bit later depending on all of those factors.
That's right. So how you guys can pray for now, be praying for the girls, because they do not know that they are in the process of being adopted quite yet. They don't know that they're in line for a match. So just be praying that God would be preparing their hearts to meet us via video, meet the kids, obviously, hear about our story, and see kind of where their new home is going to be. Pray for that. Obviously, pray for the correct open doors and the right timing regarding going down and getting back safely this fall. So, we super love you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey with us. And if you have any questions or words of the Lord for us, scriptures, anything like that, you can always feel free to drop us a message in Messenger, or obviously send us an email or send us a text message or leave a comment below. So we love you guys. Thank you.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
to
Oh,
all
that's the other thing. That's the other thing. So it's crazy. We published the news about moving towards adoption with these two girls on Mother's Day. That's when we launched the fundraiser, and we said, hey guys, it's official. We are planning on adopting these two little girls. Now here we are at Father's Day, and we're already submitting the immigration paperwork. And I just think it's so cool. When God wants to do a thing, man, he just does it completely. So anyway, thank you guys for your prayers. Thanks for celebrating with us. And hey kids, come over here real quick.
They're drinking Slurpees.
We got them Slurpees for Father's Day. I'm going to say, hey! There's Samuel, Tirsa, and Seth, of course. So yeah, as a family from the Davies family to you, get in here, boy. We love you guys, and happy Father's Day, and thanks for praying with us.
Yeah.
See ya!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.